Okay, so let's watch here. We'll do something called part designer. I'll explain what's that. This part designer is to create a cabinet, an article from single parts. So it's different than the article designer, which is parametrical. So I can change the size here, and everything will be like correct. For this one, usually we make it one size and we use it that way. So the cabinet
Bây giờ ta sẽ
doesn't
thấy
change.
phần Part Designer thì nó sẽ khác với phần Article Designer ở chỗ là thay vì cái phần khác biệt là sẽ thích sau, nhưng mà nói chung là hai cái phần này nó cùng tạo ra một cái article gì đó, nhưng mà nó sẽ có sự khác biệt về cái phần mà mình điều chỉnh. Thì bây giờ sẽ ví dụ như mình thấy
Okay, so are you ready?
Yeah. Okay.
So the part designer, the menu is right here, and then you have all the functions, and we'll start one by one. I'll show you all of them. So first we create the parts from these functions. We create the parts, and then to connect them to be one cabinet, one article, we can use either connection scan from here, or I'll show you one more place. So create the parts of the article and then connect them with connection scan. We can put drawers as well, and and some more functions I will show you, but they're not in the tab there.
thì cái này có nghĩa là thay vì mình tạo một cái article hoàn chỉnh giống như là bên Article Designer, thì cái phần Part Designer nó sẽ chỉ tạo một phần trong cái article đó thôi, sau đó nó sẽ nối lại với nhau bằng cái chỗ connect situation nữa đó. Ok không ạ? Yeah.
Okay, so let's start. First thing we're going to use is contour part right here. So we have to go in top view because that's where we draw. That's the only way to draw. We need to be in top view because, for example, we cannot draw in front view, right? So we can only draw in top view. So in front view we cannot draw. Can you tell them? We can draw. You can draw like this. Right? Only in top view. If I go in front view, I cannot draw in Z.
Thì mình có thể vẽ cái top view thôi. Yeah.
So if I want to draw in front, I can click right here and pick front view, and this becomes top. So now I can.
Thì tương ứng như vậy thì mình sẽ phải đổi trong cái bộ mà ảnh vừa chỉ
Vâng.
mình có thể vẽ được.
After I'm done, I have to click here and go to world again. So this is front and this is top.
Mua cái chế độ này có nghĩa là mình xem tổng thể.
And now I want to draw in top view, so I go polyline. I start from the 0.000, enter. I type F8 and I start drawing. So I go to the right and I type, let's say, 700. Then I press stop because I won't see the line. Then I say 100. Then I say let's see 300. then I just move the mouse and I just move the mouse to the direction I want to draw to. So I go 300 here, and then 100 here, and then what is here? 300 to 1600, and then I press stop again, and I go 400 this way, and down I want to get maybe this line. How much is here? Yeah, let's say 1600. Then I just point here, this X is there, then I press the mouse, and here you can just click here, or you can click here close, or you can type C for close. So let's say close, and now it's one contour.
Cái phần này mình hiểu là lúc đầu anh chọn cái 3 số 0 đó là điểm bắt đầu, sau đó là mình sẽ điều hướng cái con chuột, đó sẽ là hướng để mình vẽ, sau đó là mình sẽ nhập số liệu để cho nó xác định cái độ dài đó. Rồi khi mà mình kết thúc á, mà mình muốn đóng lại á, thì mình có thể chọn cái lệnh close như dưới, hoặc là mình bấm C thì nó cũng sẽ đều đóng cái lệnh lại. Ok chưa?
Okay, so after this, I'm going to use this function here, chamfer. Okay, I'm going to use this function. I click one of the lines, then I type. Then I can click here. See this R? You see it? I click here, and then I type the radius. So I go, let's say 200, and I go like this. Then I go again, but this time I'll go here radius, and this time 100. Okay? And now I click here and I pick contour part, and I click, and now I have this part. I have this part here, right? You see it? So this is the part. I can change the material. And now, what is this offset? Offset is position of this, the position of the part referencing to the line. Okay, so right, if it's 500, we'll go on top. So I want this to be 1200.
Cái này là vị trí tương đối của nó sẽ đối với thẳng.
So now I have to click here, and what do I see? What is this 39? 39 is from here to here. So if I type 0, it will be exactly where the polyline is. If I type 50, it will go in. If I type minus 50, it will become bigger. Okay, so now if you just flip the part. So you flip the grain and then it becomes smaller because I have minus 50, it becomes plus 50. And you just flip the part the opposite way. So the baseline is about the grain. You see, the baseline right now is edge number 1, but if I say baseline is edge number 3, then it goes this way. Do you see that? So if I go here, is that edge. If I go here, is this edge. And then I have to pick the first edge 3 if I do this way, right? Okay. Let's say it's 3. So the part thickness has been taken from the size of the part here, the thickness of the part. Right now it's 18, but if I want, I can type anything. I don't recommend you doing that. Just use what's the material thickness here. Create manufacturing information, you want that, so later you have this part cut and use it. If you don't have this, you would have no information about the part in the saw and also in the reports. So this one should be yes. Keep thickness. You should have it like most times no, because you don't want this thickness to be all the time the same. You want to be changed. So you want to change it, you want to be different. So if you want to be different, you say keep thickness no. If you say yes, you always have 18.
Thì cái phần phát là độ dày của phần á, thì anh có lưu ý với mình là thường mình không nên theo phần này, là mình dựa vào cái số liệu sẵn có của vật liệu. Rồi còn cái keep thickness có nghĩa là mình có muốn giữ nguyên cái độ dày đó hay không. Thì trong trường hợp mà mình chọn không thì sau này mình có thể thay đổi được ha. Không biết là nãy giờ bên anh chị có để ý cái hai cái hình review ở bên khung cái cột bên trái không ạ? Bên trên với bên dưới đó. Thì tương tự như vậy, khi mà mình nhấp vào các cái phần thông số á, nó sẽ biểu hiện trên các review này. Đó cũng là một cách để mình tham khảo ha.
Ok.
Đây phần này mình có câu hỏi gì không ạ?
Nhưng mà tại sao lúc ban đầu ấy, tự nhiên mình có view cái lượng cơ sở trước ạ? Xong mới
nó sẽ xuống mặt tăng được vẻ, tăng được vẻ, còn ví dụ như form là mình không được vẻ, không mình chọn form
cái thao tác của nó là vẽ cái lượng cơ sở trước và nó set xuống ra được chi tiết.
Dạ, đúng rồi.
Continue? Okay. After I'm done here, we say okay after we're done. And then if I click to the planet here to see the articles, I see I have one article here. Okay, I see this article. So now I want to create side panel here, so I go click here. Point to edge, I click on the edge, left click, then right click, and I have this part here. This is again the part definition, the core material, the trim doesn't matter because you adjust it manually. The angle, you can put some angle here. Then the inset is this thing here. If I type 0, it will become here. If I type 18, it will, oops, okay, that's not. If I type 18, it will become like this. this is about the inset. The offset is this distance here between the edge and the part. What is this 1000? 1000 is the height of the part. So I need 12,000. And then now it's bottom, but if it's top, it will look like this. Okay, so I click bottom, and then offset back is here, and offset front on the other side, right? So if I type -50, it goes in. If I type +50, like it's on this side, it goes out like this. All right. Okay. So, okay, fine. We'll keep it like this. A rotate reference. What is a rotate reference? Let's say we have a material which looks like the previous one, and now the grain is this way. So if I click rotate yes to switch the grain, okay, so I say okay, and now I have one article with two parts.
Thì cái phần vừa rồi mọi người hiểu cái dòng cuối mà rotate reference á. Chứ cuối cùng mình có hiểu nó làm gì không ạ?
Okay.
Mình hiểu đó không ạ? Đó là để xoay vân á.
Cái dòng cuối cùng đúng không?
Dạ, cái dòng cuối cùng. Còn lại những thông số kia thì nó đều giống như là phần trước rồi.
Okay, so after that, I will do the same thing on the other side. So on this edge. So now if I don't click the article first to be selected before I do this, you see sometimes if it's not selected, you just go and click here, and let's say we change this to be correct, and now we click OK, and now you see we have two articles. One is this and the other one is that. So this is not okay. I have to delete this one because it's not separate. Now it's separate but it's not correct, so I go delete, and then I select the article again, and then I click part to edge, I click that, and that's it. Done. And we click OK, and now we have just one. Okay. Then we're going to use something called well, first thing we have to, you see this line here, we have to break it so later we use it. So I'll go in top view and I'll use this function right here, break at point. Click here, and then I need to click Control and check the sectors here. So I'll click here, 1, 2 times, and then I have this, okay? Then I'll do the same thing. So click here, 1 second. So click here, click control, click here twice, 1, 2. Now I have this, and then I go here. No, first I need to select the article. So first select that, then you go here, then you go apart from polyline, you click the polyline. Then I have the part that looks like this. And first thing, this is the height. So the height is reference to bottom edge and top edge, which is you're just saying where's the lower edge, where's the upper edge. Otherwise you can say where's the top edge and part height. It's all the same, it's just different reference, same thing.
Thì cái phần dimension setting này á, thì nó sẽ dùng để mình tham chiếu, sẽ lựa ra cái nào nó sẽ tham chiếu dựa vào cái cạnh trên hay là cạnh dưới.
Okay, and doesn't matter which one I say. After this you have to specify the height. So I say 1200, say enter. Then you go to part type, you say the part type, it's up to you, you can pick it here. Panel, then you say part definition. Part definition, you can pick any part definition. I was using some so far. And then you pick the edge. Okay, I'll pick it like this. And this exterior gap, interior gap, we do not touch that because the part breaks. This reveal is the reveal from the line. Okay. If it is 0, we have to specify you have to specify the relative position. Right now it's on the right side, it could be on the left side, or center, or right side. Okay.
Nào ok mà cái vị trí tương đối của cái mặt bên đó.
And then we click OK. Then we have again one article, and what do we do? We can create standard part, but first we need to click the cabinet. So click, say standard part, and then for the standard part you go left click, and then it will ask you to start to select the start point of first edge. So the right order is this: you pick this point, the inside one here, then you go all the way to the other side here, so you can have this like perpendicular. You click here, then you go all the way up back here, and then you can pick this. And now these are the properties. These are the properties, and they're the same. Okay. You can specify the baseline for the grain. You can specify the first edge. You can, and these are all the same for all of them. And yeah, pretty much they're all the same. And we just click OK. So now we have one cabinet. Then we repeat the same thing on the other side. We go select the cabinet, standard part, one click, then click here, go to the other side, go up here, not here but here, and then we can click here, and then we say OK.
Cái phần này mình hiểu mà.
Okay.
Thì trong cái phần đó nó sẽ có nhiều cách tạo như mình vừa đã học là control bar với lại gì đó sau phần standard bar này, đó là cách để mình tạo các phần của article. Đó, thì phần standard bar này nó gần giống như là tạo ra cái mặc định gì á, nó tạo ra cái bar nhưng mà thêm một thông số mặc định có sẵn, thì nó là cái phương pháp mà em thấy là nó chắc là dễ nhất rồi đó.
So very nice, but let's say that we want to see this corner here. I want it to have radius. So I select the edge. Or I can go this one or this one here is the same. So I select this edge and I just go rotate and I select this edge and right click. Then I go down to the functions and I say contour trim functions, modify corner, and I can say fillet corner, let's say 50, and okay. Then I can go the same way here, so click here, click, right click, contour trim, modify corner, 50, okay, and that's it. Then what? Okay, that's very cool, but that's very nice. Let's say that now we just have parts that they're put together, but we don't have connectors. So to have the connectors, what do we need to do is one of the ways. One of the ways is to select one of the parts and select the other part, then go to connection situation, click twice, and let's pick the outcome. Okay. And of course we need the visual manager up. And you see this? So now I have connectors. So I can go 2 by 2 parts, every 2 parts. I can go select 2 parts, click here and do it. Or I can say part designer, connection situation, pick, doesn't have to be this one, but let's say DAO training. We go DAOs and we click, it asks me to select first part, so this is the part, and then second part this one. So yeah, I mean the descriptor is kind of wrong. So anyway, I can continue like this. I can say between this and this, and I just continue. I continue that way. So I continue that way until I say that I don't want anymore. Okay. So this one you can continue and continue until you press escape or right click or enter. But the other one you have to click 2 by 2. The parts 2 by 2. But this one you click 2 by 2, but then you don't have to select the connection situation. So once you select it, you just go. One part, second part. Okay, so why I cannot do that? Because I already have something here. So to delete this here, I can select that, then go down here and just delete it. And maybe click here and delete. And maybe here and delete. So now I can do it again. So click here, pick the outcome, and I say between this and this. Okay, let's see why. Alright, nothing. Okay. So I select this, and yes, this is the one. Okay, fine. Let's say delete here. Well, we should have it on the other side as well. That's the one. This one, this one, this one. Top shelf. Then this panel. It's okay. This panel. It's okay. This one. Okay. This one is okay. This one is nothing. Wait, I have this, this, this one, and this one. Let's try like that. Yeah, so there's something wrong with that part here. So I would rather delete it and do it again because, yeah.
Thì nãy giờ anh đang cố tạo cái kết nối cho hai cái mặt đó mà nó bị lỗi, nên là bây giờ anh sẽ tạo lại.
Okay, that's the right way, but for some reason, maybe there's some angle that I cannot see here. So I'll try again, but that's the way. There is no other way. These are the two ways. What is part from points? Part from points is if you for example have, let's say you have one say we have that, and we can click part from points, click right here. These settings are the same for all the part designers, so I'm not going to explain them every time I open this. I already did 3 times. So we click this one, then this one, then this one, this one, and this one, and then we have a part from that. Okay, this grain is oriented referencing the baseline, right?
Thì đối với các cái phần tạo này á, thông số nó đều giống nhau nên anh sẽ không giải thích. Còn cái path from point mình sẽ tạo các bộ phận từ những điểm nối. Thì giống như vừa rồi khi mà mình tạo xong á, thì cái hướng của các cái đường vân nó sẽ dựa trên cái cạnh mà mình chọn làm tham chiếu. Thì giúp này em chọn là cạnh số 3 thì cái đường vân nó sẽ hướng về cái cạnh số 3 đó. Ok không ạ?
Okay, and then what do we do? What's the other one? The other one is loft part. How to create loft part is like this. You go and you go and just let's say I go like this, and then I just convert it to arc, and then I copy this arc. I need to copy selection. Okay, I have 2 arcs, but they need to be on different height. So I go elevation. Where's elevation? Elevation, say 600. Or it needs to be just could be arc and arc, it could be arc and polyline, it doesn't matter. Then you pick love part and you click that and this, and then you have that kind of part. It could be also, it could be like this as well. Opa. Okay, I didn't have to. So it could be like this as well. Okay. All right. So,
Sao?
they have questions?
Sao anh hỏi gì?
No?
Cái phần này có thắc mắc gì không ạ? Sao?
Còn chỉ có cái là lúc mà tạo cái lối ấy, trong cái phần này phải có cách nào ví dụ như trên cái cạnh đó đó, mặc định của nó là thường 3 con, 2 con rồi đúng không? Nhưng mà bây giờ anh muốn ví dụ trên chọn cái cạnh của mặt trước này là có 3 con liên kết, thì mình có cách nào tạo nhanh hay mình lại tạo như mình đã nói lúc trước? Tạo biến hay là có cái cách nào của mình cái cạnh đó là 3 con nó liên kết là nó 3 con nó liên kết không?
Ý là bình thường nó mặc định là 3 ốc liên kết, anh muốn tạo thêm mà.
Nó bất kỳ, nó tính như một cách đó. Nhưng mà cái đó tôi chỉ muốn là tôi kích vào cạnh đó, tôi yêu cầu là 3 con